Meanwhile, we're going to go to Senator Jon Tester, the Democrat from the beautiful state of Montana. He has been leading a charge in concert right now with, Senator Joe Manchin in opposing President Biden's vaccine mandate push right now for the private sector. Senator, very good to have you. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me on, Neil. Thank you.
Your concern with the private sector push comes amid, courts now sort of questioning how far the president can go, demanding it of even federal contractors. Where do you and how do you distinguish?
Well, first of all, I mean, look, I've been vaccinated. My family's been vaccinated. My entire staff has been vaccinated. I believe that people need to go out and get vaccinated, just as the previous two folks have talked about. But in the end, I've heard a lot from my businesses in the state of Montana, and they've told me that, it's put them in a heck of a bind. And so I think they should have some relief. On the other side, there are other, like the healthcare folks that need to get vaccinated. I'm not opposed to that at all. In fact, I think it's the right thing to do. I think it's common sense, Neil.
So where are we going with this, Senator? I know it's an up and down, depending on the headline of the day. For example, how far Omicron goes, and now concerns that were raised earlier might have been misplaced. How do you feel about where we are in this whole thing?
Well, look, I wish this thing was behind us. I can tell you we're still seeing some economic impacts from this and some business impacts. So I wished it was behind us. I think that we've gotten good news on Omicron and in what's going on there. But I would just say this. If you're out there and you haven't been vaccinated, man, I don't know about you, but I hate being sick. and I think that just get the vaccine, and it'll keep you on your feet and keep you able to work and not risk potential loss of life. But it's about moving forward, getting this behind us, and it may always be back in the background at some point in time. But ultimately, getting the vaccination and moving forward. And now, as we're hearing today, getting that third booster shot.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that, Senator. Having been vaccinated, and then it was a breakthrough case I got again. I just think I'd be a lot worse off if I didn't have it. But your point is well taken. I do want to get your thoughts on what's happening in my neck of the woods, Senator, where outgoing Mayor Bill de Blasio is going to force the mandate issue for all private workers by the end of the year. Now, he only has a few weeks left in his term, but some are saying you're overdoing it. Do you think he's overdoing it?
Well, I haven't looked at Mayor de Blasio's proposal, but I can tell you just generally, Neil, I would prefer the carrot rather than the stick. And I think that we're at a point in time of our economy and the recovery and things that have to get done, especially with the bipartisan infrastructure bill that we passed, that we need to pay attention to what folks are telling us. And I can tell you in the state of Montana, folks are saying, business people are saying this, even though the owners think it's a good idea to get vaccinated, they're saying this puts me in a bind. So the mandate issue for the private sector does become problematic for business.
So let me ask you, in your state, of course, there's no forcing this issue. The governor is, in fact, trying to woo healthcare workers who feel that mandates have forced them out of work to come to your state. Where are you on that?
Well, look, I think when it comes to healthcare workers, they need to be vaccinated. And I hope it never happens. If you end up in the hospital and we've got a shortage of nurses right now, a shortage of doctors in Montana right now, and I think throughout the country. And so if we're going to have these folks potentially end up getting sick or worse, it's important they get vaccinated. Besides that, they're dealing with a high-risk population in a lot of cases that can't afford to get this virus.
Senator, while I have you here in these ongoing Build Back Better talks, I don't know where this thing stands. Chuck Schumer, we're told, Senator, wants to get to a vote before Christmas. Is that likely? And do you get any sign of movement? The same fellow you're working with on this mandate thing, Senator Joe Manchin, whether he's moved closer to a yay on this?
Look, I think negotiations go on all fronts, but I don't think the timeline is what's really important here. I think it's getting it done so it really helps cut costs and reduce taxes for America's families. I think that's really what's important, and I think negotiations continue on several fronts, working to get this bill to a point where we could potentially get it passed before Christmas, but I don't think the timeline is what's important. I think what's important is what is in it.
All right, we'll watch it very, very closely. Senator, very good seeing you.
Thank you, Neil.
Jon Tester of Montana.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.